I wasn't raised on drugs, wasn't around drugs. But at the age of 39, I said, sure. I deployed to Iraq twice. I did well in basic training. I finished top of my class in my technical school. I did well at my first duty base, which was Langley Air Force Base, because I belonged. I understood that this person's life could be in jeopardy if I don't do what I need to do, and vice versa, right? So I thrived in that environment. I came home and I struggled. I met my ex-wife. We had 2 beautiful daughters, but we got divorced in 2015 and life just kind of spiraled from there. I found myself 2020 homeless and on drugs. I knew then I'm in trouble.
It was like my mid to late 20s and I was prescribed Vicodin. I had that mindset that I would never use drugs while I'm pregnant. I could never do that. This is when it's really just like taken over my life. Then I get pregnant really quick, and it takes me a minute to go to the doctor because I don't want to have to admit that I have a problem. And I don't know where to go. When I went to the hospital, I was still in this mode, like I'm gonna do anything I can to keep him, because I knew they were gonna drug screen me when they got there. I just got to the point where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And nobody had any idea. They thought that I went through that detox and I was okay. My aunt happened to know my boss, and she knew of the Volunteers of America Fresh Start program. And she's like, if you want to go, I can have a cab waiting for you when you leave here, so it can take you directly there so that you don't have to have any time in between, because that's always the time. Like I would go to detox, but then I couldn't get into treatment for maybe a week later, and so it's that week in between that I would mess up and then I couldn't go. I stayed in the Fresh Start program for, I want to say, I think it was like 144 days. I didn't want to leave when it was time to go because it's scary, like you're in a place and you're like in a bubble and everything here, you're safe.
I'm adopted, and I've always kind of had this void of really not belonging or feeling like I belong. I started to internalize everything, and it took a couple of years for me to swallow my pride and say, Eric, just go talk to someone, because it's shameful. You don't want to be judged. When I was looking for a place to go, I would drive past the VOA all the time. I really never knew what went on here until I called this line, and it was like, well, there's the Volunteers of America. Would you like to try that? And I came here, and it was clean. I had my own room, and it was full of veterans that I relate to.
It felt like home for me. It took a while to get there, because you're in a place where I didn't know anybody from, but everybody just treated me so, they treated me like a person, like a human being.
I've been to a shelter before, and there is no comparison what this place is offering compared to what a lot of non-veterans are offered. So I am beyond blessed. And I can't really explain it, but it's just like this brotherhood that exists, no matter. Someone can come off the street and he's our brother.
Being with women that are going through the same thing that I'm going through, and they are wanting the same things that I'm wanting. And I went through with such a good group of women that I feel lucky. It was nice to have the people that cared about me, that didn't want to see me screw up after I've been I've worked so hard to get where I was. They made me feel like I could do it, and they wanted to do whatever they could to help me figure it out. If it weren't for the Fresh Start program, I don't know where I'd be in my life. I couldn't go back to any of the places that I was before, so they helped me with a grant. I got an apartment that was maybe 4 blocks down the street from here, so I was able to stay and go to all the meetings that I was already going to while living here.
People like myself just need that strong love, but a helping hand. Someone to say, hey, I'm in this fight with you. You're not alone, regardless of how low the valley may be, you know. I didn't know what to expect here, I'll tell you that much, you know, but my rock bottom, thank God my rock bottom came before my death. And thank God that there was a place that had available room and it wasn't just, oh, we have a bed. No, we have a facility for you. We are here to help you. Anything that I need to be successful, they say yes to. Matter of fact, there has not been a no. You know, so I can't ask for more.
I try to get everyone to come here. I want them to have what I have. You know, I want them to have a place where they feel like they can have a fresh start. I mean, really, couldn't name this program a better name.